Hello and welcome back to another episode of Bitcoin and Chill podcast. I'm your host Faisal and my co-host Marco isn't here, but we do have a very special guest, Mr. Rado.
Hi, brother. How are you?
Good?
Good. Yeah, of course, good. Whenever I'm with you, I'm amazing.
Same. I feel
Yeah.
the same. I feel the same.
We
Uh,
became more than friends. We are like brothers, and yes, I'm
exactly.
super grateful to whatever we're doing. We will
Yeah.
talk about it, of course, to our beautiful project. It also
100%.
brings us together. Like very
100%.
like a brothers. Yeah.
I consider Rado as a family. He knows it as well. A massive impact on my life, I have to be honest. But maybe towards end of the podcast, we'll be a bit nice to him and tell him how amazing he is. But for now, of course, you're a very special guest, my heart, and we finally managed to get you. You're always traveling.
Yeah.
So, Rado, I always like to kick off these podcasts knowing who the person is. So, who is Rado? Tell us about Rado.
Just a normal guy.
A man with many hats.
Yeah, yeah, let's say a man with many hats, but a good ones, of course.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
always trying to do all the best, for the people around, and then automatically success comes to you also, yeah. But yeah, let's say I'm from Slovenia, from a beautiful country of Europe, let's say green heart of Europe,
Yes.
as they call it. It's really beautiful. We go this year together, so
Yes, yes,
you
I
you will,
promised you.
yeah, you will see it also.
Yeah.
I will take you with pleasure. I was there. Oh my God, many things.
Yeah.
They call me multi-practic.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because I started my journey as a hairdresser. So my school is a hairdresser,
Yeah.
but today I'm like in the financial sector, doing business with more than 20 governments, with a lot of presidents in person and so on.
Nice, nice.
And yeah, in the meantime, I was an actor. Uh, I can say like
How
it
many
was
episodes was that show?
115 was
Wow.
one sitcom
Yeah.
in Slovenia. It's like is the best. It's like still one of the best sitcom
Yeah.
of all time. So I was an actor there. So I was in theater.
Yeah.
We had also a record theater show, 5man.com it was called.
Okay.
Then I did like more than 500 commercials for one company, which was a world record. And still my voice is in the many radio commercials in Slovenia.
Amazing.
So yes, I was an actor, a host, a TV host. Had my own shows in in TV, in radio, in everywhere. Name it, I did it.
Yeah. So you
Uh,
say you have a recognizable face in Slovenia? Are you easily recognized? Is the question?
I don't know. It was like I was never working. I was never doing things for to be famous. To be,
Yeah.
everybody knows me. I don't
Yeah.
care about that. I
Yeah.
really don't care
It
about.
just
You
happened.
know me.
Yeah.
So I really don't care about that. But I was bringing something on the table which I liked. So
Mhm.
people smiles on the people's faces. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
So this what make me happy. That's why I also love this project of ours, the Miningrace. We
Yeah.
are bringing like really happiness into the home of the people and to everybody, to each individual,
I
let's say.
agree. I
But
agree.
okay, I was among that. I was always an entrepreneur. When I was 19, I already have two of my salons, like a hairdresser. Of course, I'm not a hairdresser anymore,
Mhm.
but I was always in numbers. I was always in figures, So I
Yeah.
was always in the financial world. So I knew how to deal with the money. I knew
Yeah.
how to make the money, which is, by the way, the easiest thing on the planet is making money,
Yeah.
really. But how you behave with that money, well, that's up to you. But making money is really so super simple. How like you just need to see things as they are.
Yeah.
People complicate too much around it.
Yeah. There's an
And
easy shortcut. I
yeah,
mean,
it's a super easy
the easiest
shortcut.
shortcut is believe in Bitcoin, and the money makes money for yourself.
100%,
It's done.
100%. It's
You click twice and
yes,
it's done.
yes.
That's how easy it
Once you
is.
come to the point, sleep and earn.
Yeah,
Then you succeed.
exactly. So Rado, like, so we talked about we got to know Rado, of course, and now what? You're based in Dubai, but you still travel.
I travel a lot. Yeah, I travel a lot. We are doing business with more than 180 countries with the
Exactly.
project of Mining
Yeah,
Grace, which is amazing.
yeah,
We did that, in just
yeah.
short period, let's say, in a
Exactly. So
time.
on based on that, so can you tell us about your crypto journey? Like, when did you start? Late, early?
Yeah, as I said, I was an actor. I was all that. I was always surrounded with the people, with the financial guys, and so on. I was in the financial. I am a financial guy
Yeah.
also. So I was an entrepreneur. I had many successful companies of my own in Slovenia also. I build them up, and but being a slave for the government there, because in Europe you are a slave of the for the government when I'm a business holder, I'm a business owner. You're not. You're a slave for the government because 8 months a year you need to work for the government, because of the taxes.
Taxes.
That's why I love Dubai.
Yeah, of
Dubai
course.
is, oh my God, this is really,
Yeah.
I really really love and appreciate Dubai, and so grateful that
Mm.
Dubai accepted me on the way that they really did,
Yeah.
and that you guys accepted me. I'm really grateful
Yeah.
to that. And yes, that's like, I was always searching for something, always searching for something. I know that there is like the easiest way on the planet,
Yeah.
and the Bitcoin is the most easy. It is the easiest
Yeah.
way.
So you say your
Yes, of
journey
course.
started maybe what, 5 years ago or 6 years ago in the crypto world, I would
I
say.
would say more. I would
Yeah.
say more, but the investments was wrong. You don't know, because I was when I
There's
was
no
a new.
teacher. I mean, especially back in the day, there's no
100%.
teacher.
They were just
And
giving you some hopes and some.
exactly, hope,
Yeah.
and it was hard to get education in it.
Mm.
When I started, like I said, there was one or two videos on YouTube explaining either blockchain or Bitcoin. So my issue was I had to test things, right?
Yeah.
So I get into different projects, I mine some coins, I don't, I stake, whatever it is. um, I'll say 20% of them were successful, 80 was a big loss.
Yeah.
Also financial loss, because of those days there's no education, no teacher. Hence why it was my priority to write these books. So I believe now people should not have an excuse like we did, because education
Yeah.
is available, YouTube videos are there,
True.
AI could help you, ChatGPT, you can ask questions about crypto, all of these things, tools that we never had.
I don't need ChatGPT. I have you.
I
So
don't
you are
use
you are
ChatGPT,
you
by
are
the
more
way.
than
Yeah,
ChatGPT for me.
yeah,
Whatever I need, I always ask myself.
yeah.
And bro, you know what I'm? Yeah,
And
and
I don't use
he is like a
ChatGPT
book,
for anything,
that he
honestly.
wrote, of course.
Yeah. Uh,
Uh,
no, I mean, yeah, but it was a lot of hard work, and you had to lose financially and time wise and everything to get to where you are in terms of knowledge and not doing
and
these
the problem
mistakes.
is, the people many times misused, the crypto for a lot of scams.
Mm,
There was, 99.9% of the world in the crypto world is scams.
I
All
agree.
around there. And people, what people needs to know, which is the most important thing. What I say, and it's true because I am in the financial world, so it's true. Whatever is centralized is scam.
That's a
Whatever
nice
is
way of saying it.
yeah, yeah. But this is like it's true. It's
Yeah,
true.
yeah,
You know, whatever is decentralized, it cannot be a scam. So we are fully decentralized.
yeah.
Our wallet is fully decentralized,
Hmm.
and this is what we are doing is really something that, I get like thousand, a few hundred of messages every day saying thank you.
Yeah.
We really changed people's life and people's life, and this is what
But
thrills
before
me.
that, before the change in your lives, we'll get to
Okay,
it.
before that, yeah,
Uh, but my thing is like, okay, so you dabbled with crypto, you tried a few things, some worked, some didn't, but then the mining race story starts for you. And obviously, us as the founding team here, the first person we met as, being part of the community that became the community,
yeah.
was Rado. So I
Thank you.
remember first introduction, hi, Rado. And it changed a lot of people's lives, your entrance to it. So how did you enter? Maybe,
Oh, that was a
yeah,
beautiful story. Yeah, I'm also, as you know, that I'm a member, which is a great honor for me, a member of Family Al Rifai.
yeah,
Suleiman Al Rifai, which is one of the founders,
yes, of course.
is my younger brother, because he's younger, but he's older brother because he's, I need to
Yeah,
say it.
yeah,
It's true. It's
yeah,
true. Yes, and this is a huge honor. It happened to me that, Suleiman,
of
very
course,
good.
very well. Yeah.
He's also the guilty one that I'm the first one into this company as a promoter or something. Let's say,
Yeah,
let's call it like this.
yeah,
And yeah, they took me into their fraternity, into their as a brother officially, which is like huge honor for me, and I'm really, really humbly grateful
yeah.
to that moment. So he called me, he asked me, he said, "Bro, we did something, we were working on it 7 years because in this project, you guys were working 7 years on this
Yes,
project."
yes.
And he said, "I will come to you to Slovenia." And he came to me. He showed me the project. I was at that time, you remember, I was up and down.
Yes.
Slovenia here, Slovenia here.
Yeah.
Now I'm here, fixed like
I
for a
know.
few
Yeah.
years. Yeah,
Yeah.
I love it really,
Yeah.
and I'm not changing Dubai to anything. I always like to say like Dubai is not my second country. It's my
Yeah.
first. Yeah, it's my favorite, bro. I love it so much that
Yeah,
I'm here. I will stay here, and I will be always here for Dubai.
yeah.
I love it really.
Same. Born
So
and raised here.
yeah, yeah,
Went 5 years,
yeah,
studied. I was like, I
yeah,
should get international work experience.
yeah.
Then my
Yeah.
parents were like, Dubai is international.
Yeah, yeah.
Get the Dubai experience.
They
Come back home.
invented international experience,
Exactly.
Dubai, man.
And I came back home, and
So yeah.
we were here.
So yes, the great thing happened. I'm really really grateful and honored. Suleiman came and he said, "Bro, we did this. We would like you. I would like to have you. We would like to give you this project, and would you take this project to the world?"
Yeah,
And when I saw the project, I said, "Bro, this is made for people." He said, "Yes." I said, with honor, I will do that.
yeah,
And thanks to the team, thanks to the all of because there's never one man job. It's not.
yeah.
You cannot. I can be the first one in. Yes, I am, and I'm proud of that. I'm very proud of that. But I brought also amazing team.
Hundred
To
percent.
join me in the beginning, Primoz, Damir. There are a lot
Yeah,
of guys. A lot of great leaders we have.
yeah,
Martin, Mario, Cyril. Oh my, God, a lot of Slovenians and so on. But we started like we said at the beginning if you want to go into the journey, yeah, you want to go there.
yeah,
Okay. In the beginning, the project is still made only for investors.
yeah.
So this is how we started. So I brought like 1,500 investors immediately, like in 3 weeks. Among them also these great leaders that are here now with us in the project. They are helping me grow. They are helping us grow. But now I can say we became like the fastest growing company on the planet at the end of the day.
It is. It is.
What
And
we did in one year, nobody did it.
exactly.
We took so
And two
many.
percent of the mining power of the
No,
world in
nobody
less
did.
than 2 years.
Nobody did that. No, no.
Impossible.
It's actually actually as you said,
Yeah.
it's actually less than 2 years
Yeah.
because we started 2023 August.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
but it was made only for investors, and we did like a test period for 1 year.
100%. Yeah.
Then we
Trial
started
and
like
error just to
publicly,
fix it perfectly.
and we did
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
we did it, bro. And it's like I'm so really grateful to you, to
Uh,
all the guys that were behind 7 years. People
yeah.
don't see this.
They
They
think it's a
need to see
2-year-old
this.
or 3-year-old.
No, no,
No.
no, 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 no.
To build a wallet by itself
Yeah.
that is approved, that's regulated, and we don't need to convince people that it's approved and regulated. Apple Store has it, Google Store has it. They have an IT team, their
Yeah,
IT
yeah.
companies bigger than anyone in the world. They will analyze and audit these apps
Mm.
to look at the quality, the security of it, because people can create wallets, but these wallets could be
Yeah.
dangerous, right? So by them approving of these wallets, and we had auditing companies, everything to look at it, then we were ready to, of course, this takes years and doing a lot of tests of having, like fake Bitcoin and Ethereums
Hmm.
transferred because there are test tokens. We
Yeah.
call them test tokens on Ethereum to do transactions and this and 3 months later of no issues, no this, then we launched,
Yeah.
and on top of this, invoicing through blockchain. So, and keeping it the most decentralized because it's so easy to build a centralized app.
Yeah.
It's
It's super simple.
you can do it in 2 weeks, and now with AI they can build apps. By
Yeah.
the way, which is centralized. So,
True.
to eliminate central points and keep it as decentralized as possible takes years of testing and everything. So.
Yeah.
I believe this was your first test because let's be frank, you didn't know us that well those days, so you had the app and you kind of went through it and tested all of that,
Of course,
and
we
you
went
felt
through everything
yeah,
because
it was good.
when I bring something to the people, I want to be sure, But
100,
I was sure because of you guys immediately. But of course, we all needed to test
yeah,
at the end of the day,
100%.
And yeah, we
And
did it, bro.
until
And
today we test,
yes,
that to keep
of
it the
course,
best.
of course, of course. But we have, that there is not one not happy client in our community,
Yeah.
and the community is growing day by day. We are growing as a company day by day,
Yes,
which is beautiful, and everybody's earning. And the
yes,
beauty is that in decentralized system, the people needs to know this. This is the thing that this is my mission is, to give the people the knowledge that there's only 5% of the people on this planet who are using on the right way,
hmm
even less than five, on the right way the blockchain.
yeah,
Blockchain, let's say in my book, it's blockchain equals decentralization. Okay.
yeah,
Uh, of course, I think you agree. Yeah,
yeah,
it is. It is.
yeah,
And people need to realize it's like I will give you a story. If 1996 internet came out. Now, whoever understood internet on 1995 Today they are a gazillionaires. All the rest of us,
Yeah.
we are just the internet users.
Yeah.
This is the fact.
100%.
But now the blockchain, the decentralized system, is the much bigger. It's like 10,000 times bigger thing than any internet.
Yeah, it's
We
the
cannot be
other
here
name
without
is
internet.
Internet 3.0. They
Yes,
say usually.
yeah, but this is much.
Yeah.
Let's talk like the language of the people on the street. The people don't know what means
Yeah.
330. You know,
Yeah.
they don't know.
Yeah.
So it's important. It's like everybody will be part of it. People needs to see this. People needs to know this. Everybody on this planet will be part of blockchain. It's a must.
Yes.
But first, why blockchain? Why was it made? Bitcoin and blockchain was made for the security of the assets of each individual, right?
For the people,
Not for
by
the companies.
people, you know.
For the people, for
Yeah.
each individual,
Yeah.
not the companies, not the governments, the each individual.
Yes.
What we are giving you is the easiest, the fastest, and the most affordable way to get your hands on Bitcoin and be part of the blockchain. So decentralized system through the wallet that we have.
Yeah.
There is only 6 or 7 wallets, Bitcoin wallets on the planet.
Yeah.
We are one of them.
Yes.
And I think we are like,
And you could say one of, not the oldest, one considered old, because many projects came after 2020, 21. So ours was getting built from the 2018, 2019.
yes, I know.
So it's been a while.
Yes,
yeah.
but we are also the only wallet who have like shop inside where you can implement your money, where you can,
Make
upgrade
it work
your,
for you. Yeah.
make it more.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can compound, you can do whatever.
Yeah.
You're changing your money into Bitcoin easy.
Yeah.
It will never be taxed because nobody can tax something that you cannot see.
Yeah.
Decentralized system, nobody can see it. And what is the beauty of blockchain? Blockchain doesn't have a CEO. Blockchain doesn't have a human factor.
Mhm.
If you don't have a human factor, nobody can change anything.
Yes. Especially Bitcoin.
Especially Bitcoin. Yes.
You're the CEO. I'm the CEO. The audience who are watching
Yes.
are the CEO.
Yes.
We decide what
Exactly.
happens. This is my money, up to me.
Exactly.
Which gives us this example you mentioned. One day we had a talk. I think we had visitors from Europe,
Yeah.
and we do our little speech in these events. So we both mentioned the story of how in Europe, especially, you can't access your money sometimes. If you want to, get a tangible amount, let's say 5,000 euros. It's not a big amount, but let's say, because of a story I heard 2 days before that event was in the UK, where somebody wants to buy his son a second-hand quad bike. All right, a quad bike. So he went to the bank and said, "I need cash because I'm paying. It's a second-hand, so I need to pay by cash." We cannot. Can we give you 2,000 today, or give us an invoice? Or I was like, "What do you mean invoice? It's a second-hand from a shop. The guy is not a business.
And it's my money.
Second-hand, not from a shop, from an individual.
Yeah.
The guy doesn't even have a printer to print an invoice. So it's like, well, we can't release this money. I was like, it's my money. What do you mean not really? Give it to me now. And he recorded that video and embarrassed that bank through social media until they released his funds. It's crazy, 5,000.
But you know what banks are? Like, bullshit. Sorry for the word, but it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. You can beat me, but it's true.
Yeah.
It's
not your money anymore, by the way.
No,
it's there. It's not your.
So you cannot carry around gold. If you have gold, you cannot carry it around and change it and live with it.
Yeah.
Money, you cannot send it anymore because your bank will not allow you.
Yeah.
They will just stop it because they think it's something
fraud.
Money
laundry or something.
Some fraud. Bro, well, you're not here to think.
Yeah.
You have my money. Give me my money.
Yeah.
So when you put your money on the bank, money is not yours anymore. Okay?
Yeah.
They give you 1% of interest. They give you 2% of interest. But they forget to
No,
tell
but
you
the fees are higher.
Yeah, but fees are higher, and they forget to tell you that only last year was like 13% inflation of dollar. So
Oh my God.
they forgot to tell you. But okay, doesn't matter. I don't care about them.
Yeah.
I will be very honest. What I care about the people and to give this knowledge.
Yeah.
So when we go in this direction, is like, whoever understood internet 1995, today he is a gazillionaire. All the rest of us are users. Whoever understands blockchain now, it will sit in the cockpit of the fastest train. Of this, like this train is moving very fast.
Yeah.
This 5% will be 100% very soon.
Yes.
Of the people. So now it's up to the people. Will they be a passenger on this train or will they drive the train? That's the only thing. We are driving it already.
Yes.
And there is many seats free.
We're very early.
Yes.
And see, in my book, I always say, because I proved a lot of people wrong, including my parents as well. So I told them, Bitcoin, we told you so. That means we were right, because I got in at around $450
Yeah,
Bitcoin, So I wrote it when it was reached 100K. I wrote
yeah,
it. But I always say in the back, it's never too late, you know? So we are not too late. Like you said, we are at the cockpit of the train. We drive
yes.
the train now early on.
And there is
And
many seats for people to join to this in this
yes,
cockpit.
and we are the
Yeah.
movement.
Yes.
It's well, it
The
says here the
fastest
fastest
growing
growing
movement.
Bitcoin. Yeah, so we are a
Bitcoin.
movement. That brings me to another point about Bitcoin. Buy it or mine it.
100% mine it. 100% mine it without any question
Yeah,
asked.
there's
Wait,
a good 10 reasons, but
okay, but let me give you one. Like
okay,
one, the most important for me, the most important one.
yeah,
The next 5 years is the most crucial and most important to get your hands on Bitcoin. And what this guy did for us, what you guys did for
yeah,
us, you didn't give us a key. You didn't open the door. You break down the door for us
yeah,
and just enter, guys. It's super simple. Your money is always yours. What they did, if I say it to the people like in the most normal way, it's like they just showing us how to make money out of your money. And can you lose this? Can you lose your money? Yes, you can.
yeah,
Yes, you can. You can lose till this last penny. You can lose it
100%.
in,
How?
in two ways. There is only two ways you can lose the money.
Yeah,
One of them is your recklessness, and one of them, if electricity disappeared from the face of the earth, then you will lose all your money
yeah.
because there will be no blockchain.
I think
Without
you lose yourself at
we,
that time,
well,
not
but I'm just
not the
if
money.
there is no electricity, there is no blockchain, there is no, but then there is no money also because
No
money is
bank.
digitalizing. So if there is no Bitcoin, but if there is no electricity, guys, you just run, Forest, run for your life
Yeah,
because that's all you need to do because you don't need money, you don't need Bitcoin.
yeah,
So that's one way that you can lose your money. The second way is if you are reckless and you do a screenshot or a photo or give somebody the 12 phrases. 12 phrases, old school. Paper, pen.
yeah.
Put the 12 phrases on the paper, fold it, hide it somewhere that only you know where is it. And that's the only key that nobody can have it. People are doing like people think that they are smarter than the system.
Yeah. That's
You are
an
not.
issue,
You are not. We are not.
especially the screenshots.
They say, yeah, I will just do a screenshot now and then I will, at home, I will put it on the paper, then I will delete the screenshot. Bro, when you did the screenshot, it's in the cloud. It's done. It's halas.
No, it's
Okay?
on the phone. You don't know who has access. I'm sorry.
It's in the
Apple,
cloud.
Samsung, I don't
No,
know who
no.
has access to your
And the
photos.
hackers are searching only for the 12 words. That's
Yeah,
it. Even when you put it on a paper, watch it, there is no camera in the bar.
100%.
Do it on the paper, fold the paper,
At
and
home where you know there is no
it's
cameras.
yours.
Yeah.
So this is the only two ways you can
Or
lose
you
your
can
money.
write it down on the metal sheets that we have
I did, yes.
in the showroom.
I did that. I
Yeah.
did that, yeah.
Yeah, because paper also, humidity, water spills, you
Yeah.
don't know. So I think metal with that case, which is a fireproof case, is the
In
best.
any ways, don't put it on the phone. In any case,
Yes.
not in any way.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, and
that's
I'm sure
the
there is in the future new technologies to protect that. I think
yeah
the wallets are built, everything's
yeah
getting built around it. So now securing your paraphrases is the next step. I
yeah
think phase two of blockchain,
yeah.
which I believe. So going to the two things not to do is, or you can lose your crypto is electricity, like you said.
Electricity disappear from the face of the earth.
Yeah,
You don't need money. You don't need crypto.
yeah,
And if you lose your 12 phrases, that's the only way you can lose your money.
excellent.
So, and in this case here, not just you're having your money in, you are compounding it. You are benefiting with it because you're getting bitcoins, which is much more because this is the easiest, the cheapest, like the most affordable, the easiest, the fastest, and the most affordable way to get your hands on Bitcoin is 100% mining rate. And nobody on this planet can make the same company.
Yeah.
It's impossible. They need 7 years and they need 20 Einstein blockchains to have similar company that we are. But this 7 years too late for them because the last part of the Bitcoin will be mined next 100 years. And then people say, yeah, but maybe how long will you be on the market? Bro, we are already 3 years on the market.
100.
We are already on the market, but we will be here because it's blockchain, because nobody can change that. We will be here at least until 2140, year 2140, because of that year, the last part of the Bitcoin will be mined.
Yes.
And that's it. We are here.
Yeah.
So,
But you know what even happens as well? Mining will continue and it could be more profitable. even
Yes.
when all the bitcoins are done. Why? Through transaction fees.
True.
When I send you, not me, but if we are reincarnated to
Yeah.
someone,
Yeah.
and we're still on Earth, what happens is when I send you Bitcoin, the miners will validate and they take a fee. This fee will be higher then, and the Bitcoin value will be higher. So I
Exactly.
think it gets more profitable even
Exactly.
later. So
Yeah.
this is continuous till the last generation of humanity,
Yeah.
uh, because it always be rewarding
It's
through
100%
transaction
true.
fee.
It's 100%
Why,
true.
when I send you, let's say, $1,000 to your bank account, the bank makes a small percent, right?
And the complication, why this money here? How?
Yeah,
La, 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 la.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. Second thing, and they might stop it, tell you know. So
Yeah. Yeah.
we don't like you, or your papers are old. Please give us your new ID. Well, whatever the case is. In 140 years, whatever, when the last Bitcoin is mined and the transactions continue, the instead of giving that money, the transaction fee to the bank, let the miners have it. They're securing the network, right?
True.
So it will always be profitable. Coming now, you didn't give me the exact answer. Buying or
I
mining.
think mine, 100% mine,
Yeah,
100% mine.
yeah.
Why? But don't do it at home.
Yes, that's a,
Don't do it at home. That's the first thing.
exactly.
Don't do it at home.
Right.
Don't say, yeah, Rado, say, mine it. Yes,
Yeah,
yes, but
right.
on the right way.
Yeah,
Through the Miningrace application. Why?
yeah.
Because
Fix many issues.
yeah, community mining. It's like this, people
Yeah.
say, yeah, but what is the benefit through you? Bro, if you go to the store, you buy one car, you will pay the price of the car that
Even the
is in
stock
the store.
machines, you go and buy
You
the
buy
machines.
10,000.
Sometimes you
No,
wait for the machines
no,
to be
but
delivered.
yeah,
Also,
no,
no?
but I'm saying, why is better to
Yeah,
mine with
yeah,
mining race, not just
yeah,
not alone?
yeah.
Because mining race is working on a system. If you buy one car, you will pay for one car as it is in the shop.
Mhm.
But if you buy 10,000 cars, you will get like a lot a discount. This
Yeah.
is what we have. So this is what we provide for
Yeah,
the
yeah,
people,
yeah.
right?
And we sorted,
So
a reasonable price for electricity, hosting service, so you don't need to
our
learn IT, clean the machines. Electricity goes on and off, all that headache. Neighbors complain because of the sound. It's really loud. You've heard it before.
cooperating with the Bitmain, with and
Yes,
so on, with
yeah, and
with the
not
biggest
any
one.
partners, the best. And I was,
The best,
yes,
exactly. So
yeah.
if you do it at home, too much expenses, electricity too high,
Too loud.
too loud, electricity cost will be too
Yeah,
high. Here you buy the machine in 2 days, it's working for you. At home you will need 6 months
exactly.
or few months that you place everything in, and you
Mm.
will not pay $4,000 for a machine
Yes.
or $3,500 for the machine.
And the return
You
is
will
good.
pay $20,000 because you need to put the AC, you need to put the special electricity, you need to put the la, 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 la,
Yeah.
and then you will have so much expenses that it's better don't switch it on.
Yes, yes.
Then you need to be plugged in some blockchain system and so on and so on and so on.
Yeah, and a lot of people also told me when I met from the community, I'm getting it uh, on they call it an layback, so means partially getting paid, but I'm getting it on a discount.
Yeah,
Whatever it is, 14, 18, 10,
yeah,
it's discounted compared to me going to an exchange, filling up the KYC, that takes forever, upload this photo, this, then it takes time to approve. Once it gets approved, you buy it, and it's not for charity, right? So they need to make a
true.
percent for the trading, and then when you take it, you don't want to keep it there. You have to transfer it out. Another transaction fee,
Yeah,
to take it to
yeah,
a
of
secure
course, of
wallet.
course.
So all of these fees and time, well, it's too late now in a way, right?
Yeah,
Instead of few clicks and you get into mining,
and
and
this is
that's
what
why
we have.
mining exists. If it's not profitable, nobody will mine.
Without
Thank
mining, there
you,
is no
but
Bitcoin.
there's no
Without
Bitcoin.
there is no transaction. Without
Exactly.
transaction, there is no Bitcoin. So
Yes.
mining is very, very important. But
Important.
what the beauty of in our case,
Yeah.
all the private sectors will switch off mining because electricity goes too high.
Mhm.
We have locked price for electricity.
Yes.
So we will stay on. And the amount of Bitcoin that goes out in every 10 minutes currently goes 3.125 Bitcoin
Yeah.
currently out. So it will be divided among less machines, among less people, more people. For us, because we are staying on, we will get more Bitcoins in our wallets. And
Yeah.
that's the beauty of it,
Yeah.
because we will never stop mining, you know
100%. Yeah.
and we are achieving like something incredible. We will take over 20% of world mining. This is my, if you ask me, what is our goal? Our 100%, I want to achieve 20% of world mining. Guys, that's a huge cake.
Mhm.
for everybody. I don't want to eat this cake alone. I will get blood sugar and I will be alone at the table.
Yeah,
Yeah, true.
it is.
Let's sit together. Let's eat it together. This is Bitcoin is made for people. Bitcoin is
Yeah.
made for everybody. And we are the company that I'm not the owner. I'm just they call me 001 of the company.
You're the family.
Yeah, I'm the
Yeah,
family.
the extended
Thank you so
family
much.
of.
I'm yeah, so grateful for that. You know, so it's made for the people and the company. I know exactly how the founders. I know them really like they're my friends. They're my brothers. They want to put the word on the street like Bitcoin is made for people. Let's divide it among the people. Let's give it to the people. And that's the simple thing what we are doing.
Yeah.
We are giving Bitcoin to the people. And now if you go deeper in the number, because you know I'm a number guy.
Yeah.
If you divide like if you put like 21 million people and divide it with 8.2 21 million bitcoins, and if you divide that with 8.2 billion people on the planet, there is 0.00256 bitcoin for every person on this planet, which everybody in our community, which is like 50,000, 60,000
Yeah.
wallets or more, like
More.
downloads, 120,000 downloads.
135.
We
Yeah. Now.
all, there is, so everybody in it already have more than that. So we go over the majority already. We are winning the system,
Yeah.
and that's beauty.
And we're
So
getting recognized. Bitcoin conference, all of
everybody's talking
that.
about CNN, CNBC, Bitcoin conferences. We are everywhere.
So in terms of trust, Bitcoin conference doesn't work with anyone. They're like very picky and very specific. I've been following them since 2016 when they used to do it in New York annually. Then it became Vegas, Hong Kong, Singapore, UAE a lot in the recent years.
Mm.
So if being part of that, also the Bitcoin community or the Bitcoin conference is already a massive achievement.
We were
To have an
together on two.
association with
We
them,
were together in two.
2 years in a row we did,
In
yeah,
2 years in a
yeah.
row, we were together there.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
It's my favorite time because I'm from Abu Dhabi, right?
yeah, of course,
So
yeah,
I always like Rado, my hometown. Let's go
yeah.
out,
Let's go.
and the night before I show him the
It was
city,
amazing. It was
amazing
amazing. Yeah,
views,
yeah,
and then second day back to business,
yeah,
and we met all these big shots in Bitcoin.
yeah.
Whoever thought,
I spoke with Michael Saylor and so on.
yeah,
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 yeah.
it was crazy, and we meet all these top people, and the more our community is growing, so we are reaching the really big shots, you'd say,
Yeah.
in Bitcoin. And you'll be shocked this year if the recognition that we expect reaches thousands. Like you said, we could easily be 20% of the mining power, or securing the network of Bitcoin really depends on Miningrace and its community. So all of these are amazing
We
things. And
only this year we will take over approximately 8 to 9% of world mining. With existing ones, if everything stays as it is, that nobody else joins, that we have like, just with the existing people that we have, we will reach 8 to 9% of world mining this year. But we are like record by record, we are going day by day.
yeah,
Join this train,
it's
join
almost
this cockpit.
unbelievable that we don't announce it. They're
Yeah,
like, come on, go.
yeah.
We're hitting these records really
I'm
quick.
announcing it all the time, but you
Yeah,
don't. Yeah, but
yeah,
you should. But
yeah,
you're not here. I know you guys. You are
yeah,
very humble,
yeah,
and you're really doing it for give it to the people. It's
yeah.
like really, it's an amazing thing. But really,
Yeah,
I'm
because
super
I relate
grateful.
to it. That's what I love.
Yeah,
Everybody knows I love the community. The reason why is because we're both the same. You
yeah,
know, could be negative, positive, not negative or positive. I think the right word is we're weirdly different
yeah,
in a good way,
in a
which
good way.
means like we're the crypto guys, the Bitcoin guys.
Yeah,
We're pro Bitcoin. We have something to talk about. Both of us. Oh, how's your experience?
yeah,
And that's why we do these podcasts because I enjoy it because I want to hear your stories, how you got in.
yeah.
If
It's like my
even
story is
good or
long,
bad, it doesn't matter.
but yeah, of course. But you
Yeah.
know my story. Like it's like long. We can talk like days.
I know. That's why
It's
we're gonna
like
have a part two, a season
everybody
two.
everybody say like Rado, you should write a book about yourself.
A
I
hundred
don't see it
percent.
like this.
I
But it's like
100%
yeah,
see
it's like.
your book.
Uh,
I think it would be that thick as well.
it was many.
Also, Rado. So because I want to leave some of it for season two. All
Okay,
right. So this is season one for the podcast.
but I don't want to. I don't want to finish it now because
Yeah.
I have one thing.
I have one thing.
That-
I have two things.
I have two things. Okay, but
Okay.
I have one,
Okay.
which is I told you how humbly grateful I am that that family Suleiman, took me into the family officially as a brother. How you guys accepted me. That I'm like the first one joined with this project and took it to the world. We achieved big time. But what made me a tear in my eyes, and you remember that,
Oh, I'd never forget it.
is this one.
Yes. Yes.
Is this one.
Of
This
course,
was
of course.
this was a surprise from Faisal to me. He did this book last year. It came out. We opened the boxes together. The
Yeah.
first box we opened together
I haven't
here
seen the
because
book yet.
I'm also, they didn't mention it, the manager of our showroom.
Yeah.
I'm managing our showroom where we're sitting now, which is the biggest Bitcoin showroom in all GCC, I think,
Yeah, yeah.
a Bitcoin mining showroom. And we opened this, and he said, "Go to this and this page," and I went to the page, and there is my name in it. So you put my name in it, bro. That was like really
He was
tear in my.
quiet for 2 minutes.
I was really, really. That touched me like, oh my God, you know. That was really. There's a momentum
No.
that I will never forget. So why did you put me in, bro? Like,
Why without
yeah,
my you didn't ask me first.
yeah, no, no,
I'm
no,
joking.
no, no,
I'm
I'm
joking.
grateful. I'm super grateful for that. You know, that's a huge honor.
Yeah, of course, many reasons. But for me, when I first met you, so let's say my character is kind of, still like that. You kind of pushed my character. You're like, Faisal, you should do this, you should do that, and this. I'm like, I really know, and this one. Then I decided to do it. So you kind of took me out of my shell. A lot of us, Bitcoin people and everything, we're a bit of geeks, or because I think a lot of people were like, Bitcoin is fake, whatever. So we kept quiet for ourselves, right?
Yeah,
But then you came and gave me really, a push, confidence, and how you did it was so natural. It wasn't fake. Like I said
yeah.
in the book, you have a fire inside you. So I touched that flame. I touched it, burned my finger. I was like, okay, the energy came. With Rado's energy, I think he could, mine how many bitcoins per year. How many machines could run through his megahertz? Honestly, his energy is really, contagious. So you made me honestly like get and put all my thoughts. I already had my first book out. They're like, listen, focus on Bitcoin. You love Bitcoin the most.
Yeah,
Then honestly it's because of him and maybe a few other people, but
yeah.
mostly you, I would say, is you encouraged me to get in on this. And I felt like I had a target of 3 months to do
Thank you
it,
so much.
because I got used to this. Took me a year, so
Yeah,
I knew how to write a book and the flow, how it goes, and everything. Editing, proofreading. I need a third person to read it before. So all of this, I made sure, because you were traveling, and I said I have to bring this out. So it was my target. Every day till 4 or 5 in the morning, I'm typing Rado's my head. So I dedicated
thank you
honestly
so
an
much, man.
acknowledgement section just for Rado in the book, for another main reason. It's maybe maybe you don't know that Rado is directly or indirectly involved in changing over 120,000 people's lives. People who got into mining who would never ever thought about getting into Bitcoin or mining generally. 120,000 more, I would say. Why? Because suppose you tell a person called John. John will tell Stephen and
Yeah, yeah.
David. David would
It doesn't
tell.
stop. Yeah, it doesn't
Doesn't
stop.
stop. But it started with Rado, and me and him heard a lot of stories of people retiring. Even school teachers in
Yeah,
Germany and all of that, and because of Bitcoin, and especially Bitcoin mining, right? Uh, Simple. You do the research. The book is there. We have a lot of people educating as well.
true.
But I would say you are single-handedly, directly or not
So good.
directly, have changed that. This alone is a pride. Somebody has to build next to Satoshi's statue. There's one in Europe.
Five-star
Yeah?
statue.
No, no, no. Rado statue. Rado statue.
Thank you
Maybe
so much,
hugging
brother. Thank
Satoshi.
you so much.
Right?
You know,
This is how
thank you
I
so much.
envision
It's
it.
beautiful. Oh my God, beautiful.
No, no.
You want to put the tears on my eyes again.
No, especially on a global level, what he's done. It's not anybody in the world could do it, but he gave us hope and a way to do something similar to what Rado's doing. But I have a little surprise for you.
Okay.
I've been waiting for months to do it. I hope it's still in one piece, but no, it's still there. Just hold on a second. I'll be
Okay.
back.
I will just say in this in the meantime, uh, people, you need to know something.
I'm gonna have
It's
to give
like
it to you.
financial digitalization is coming, and that's hell on earth. So the way out is the blockchain, and the way out is a Bitcoin. And this is the most important asset and the most important thing. You need to be part of it. You will be part of it. Just come with us. We will lead the way. We will show you. We will give you the knowledge. We will give you everything what we have. Just be smart and do this. Please do that for yourself and for your becoming
Next
generations, you know.
generation, yes. So this is for you. Just remove this thing.
No way. Ah, the best. Oh my God. Oh, backpack with my name on.
Yeah,
Oh
and
my
there's
God, bro.
something in it.
Thank you so much.
There's something heavy when you open it. A gift for you inside. There's something inside, but no need to show them. This is for you later to see it. Don't show them,
Some
but for
ladies,
later.
ladies,
Just
ladies,
sneak in, sneak
ladies.
in.
No.
No ladies, nothing.
Big club, inside club. You know, I go to the club.
No, this is for you later to open. But thank you.
No way.
Yeah, don't open it.
No way. I know what is it. No way. Oh, are you crazy? Are you crazy?
You waited 3-4 months for this.
Oh my God.
Since
Oh, I
December.
cannot, but wow, oh my God.
I listened to you, man. Last time you said it was in December.
Well, if I say what it is, the tax will come after us. No, we don't want that. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much.
No
Oh
worries,
my
man. You
God. Thank you
deserve
so much.
more than
Thank
that.
you so much.
But
So
guys,
we do the
thanks
part
for
two. We do the part two.
part two will be in season 2. Yeah, every
Okay.
season you're there. You have to be
Okay.
there, right? So guys, thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you on the next episode.
See you guys.
Progress rarely happens all at once. It builds step by step, action by action, person by person. Miningrace was built around that idea. Today, we're introducing Nitro, a new feature designed to recognize the growth happening across the platform. When someone you invite subscribes to one of the 6 license tiers to kick off their mining journey, it contributes to your weekly Nitro progress. Each week runs from Monday to Sunday. Meet the weekly target, and you unlock your Nitro bonus. And when that momentum continues, the rewards grow even further. Build a streak of 4 qualifying weeks and unlock an additional 50% streak bonus on the Nitro rewards earned during those weeks. Clear structure, simple rules, designed to reward steady progress. Nitro, fuel for the next stage of the race.